Welcome to my channel. This is Conscious Creation, and today's reading is for the month of October for the sign Sagittarius. So before I get into the reading, just a quick overview of what's happening astrologically. This month is all to do about actually finding clarity and truth. And it's all about setting yourself free with the truth and reassessing certain aspects in your life. You've got the full moon that's happening on the 13th of October in Aries, and what you're finding is it's a challenging aspect where this energy is pulling down structures, old structures, and looking to rebuild. Mercury retrograde is happening, and this is looking to the shadow aspects that are calling for more light and reassessment. So overall, it is a month all to do about setting yourself free by finding clarity in the truth. So let's see what energies are here to play for this month for you. For some of you, I feel like you might be having a feeling this month of like the ground beneath you has disappeared, has fallen, like you feel this sense of, I got like a vision of like just dropping. So you're probably not feeling, some of you might not be feeling very stable right now, or in terms of your security or how you feel in your current situation. But it's funny enough, when something happens like that, it's almost, there's a sense of surprise, but also the energy can be quite exhilarating because things really change up. But you feel a little bit of the unexpected. Cards that have fallen out. So shuffle them again. Right, so let's see the energies for this month. Okay, so interesting, we've got the Tower card in reverse. So I'm getting a sense, like how I did at the beginning, of you've already felt the ground beneath you like fall away. And this is like when the Tower happens, it's already removing all the old structures, old thoughts, old situations. And I feel that for some of you, this has already happened. and therefore you have already experienced the Tower. You've got the Two of Swords in reverse, so having experienced it, you know in which direction you want to head, you know which direction you need to go, and therefore you are on a journey. But be careful, because although the Fool card can mean being on a journey, but it's to carry enough wisdom and awareness in how you pursue this new beginning. But if you look at the two, in terms of your feelings, yes, you felt like the Tower, the ground beneath you has disappeared, and you've literally are kind of having that jump. It's to also take that leap of faith. That's why I think at the beginning I did mention that although you may feel like there is this change that has happened, this sudden surprising change, it can be quite exhilarating at the same time because it's something new. You've got victory on its way with the Six of Wands. So I do feel that you are walking a path that will be victorious. However, you may feel you've got the Two of Cups in reverse and you've got the Sun in reverse. So I feel right now, although you are on your journey, it can feel like it's so unknown that you can't really see its success. But the Sun card, when it comes up, is to highlight, although it's come up in reverse, I'm feeling it's to do a lot more with how you are feeling towards this new, as you are actually walking and going on this new path. It can feel sometimes like it's not all happy and perfect. You have, what's interesting is you've got Judgment and you had the Four of Wands. And to me these cards signify that there will be, it's all about divine timing and a time and place where things are actually happening how it's meant to happen. But you will receive this happiness, this Four of Wands, and you would feel that in your thoughts you'll feel much more lighter, despite having the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it could be that something, I believe, that you were wanting to achieve or wanting to you thought that it was a certain path that you wanted to take didn't come to fruition, and it felt like the ground beneath you had disappeared. And therefore that's probably why your option was made simpler, or something which your heart desired that you couldn't receive. However, I do feel, looking at the spread, that although you may not feel like the light is shining on you, although you may feel that it's not this harmony in what you thought you wanted, but you are walking a new path that's going to lead to happier thoughts, happier self. You've got the Empress card, which has come out, which is really beautiful, and it's being strong in your conviction, and also being, despite being strong, but being open to really experience. And what I feel is going to help you with walking this new path will be to really sit and meditate, and to really go within and allow yourself to be open to this new experience, because it seems that it will be a happy one. It will be one which brings you a lot of happiness in terms of how you feel and your thoughts. You may even feel like you are called to be more creative, and it is a very different road in which and journey in which you're going, and it can feel like you let go of something which you thought you would follow and that would be your path. Now you're called to do something different, and so Judgment has come in to guide you, but to also, when things fall away from us, it's also making our life simpler, because what we do not resonate with or what we're not in alignment with will not happen for the greater good. And I feel right now although you're on your way to victory, and will be victorious, there is a sense of feeling that's all to do with the thoughts and the feeling, where you feel maybe disheartened from something which didn't come to fruition. But it's to really meditate and understand that there's a higher reason and there's an alignment to why a certain path then forms in front of us. So my advice this month is to meditate and to allow yourself to flow with this new change and new energy, because you have already released that which no longer serves you. The situation in your life would have changed, but now you're being called to allow this ebb and flow to happen. And to allow this flow to happen through your life, it's to be open. That's why the Sun card has come in reverse. It's to shine that light in terms of that self-belief. Not to be afraid of new beginnings, but to actually know that at every point, if you are called to make a decision, you will be able to do that. You have the sufficient knowledge and wisdom to be able to make the right decisions at the right time. So be open to go on this journey and allow yourself to be free to flow in this new path and new energy. But I hope this reading made sense to you. Meditation is a great way to access your universal self and higher information that will help you process and help you get through each step. But have a wonderful month of October, and do understand and do realize that things have changed. You know, you've been through the Tower energy, and it's just to allow yourself to reassess and rebuild new foundations and new structures that are going to serve you for a longer time. But have a wonderful October, and I'll speak to you next month.